are used to show parts of a whole. It represents numbers and percentages, and the total sum of all the divided segments equals 100%. So for that, we will be first creating a vector that is cars with different values for each day. So there is Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. So it is like on which day how many cars has been used. It is a very simple formula to make a pie chart. The formula for that is pi within brackets name of the vector. So let's execute it. So you can see the pie has been created showing 100% that has been divided into 5 parts. The numbers were 1, that is the 1%, 2, 3, 4, and 5. The fifth value was 9. So the area of fifth part is large. Similarly, we can custom the colors for that and add labels to the pie chart. For that, the command we are using pie within the brackets name of the vector. Then the heading of the graph that will be cars. Then colors that we are using is rainbow, and length we are giving inside rainbow is length of cars. So the numbers that are in cars equal to that, the colors will be selected from the rainbow shade. Then labels. The labels are the name of each of the parts it is divided into. So there are 5 parts: Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. So each one will be given the name respectively. So let's execute it, and you can see the one is changed to Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and color has been selected from the rainbow as per the length of vector car. Then define some colors ideal for black and white print. So now what we are doing is we will be creating different vectors, and after that we will be creating a pie chart for that. For that, first I am taking a vector for colors that will be selected for this pie chart. So there are shades of white and black. So first is white, then there is different shades of gray, then there is black. Let's execute and save this vector. Now we will be calculating the percentage of each day rounded to 1 decimal point. So for that, what we are using, we are creating a vector car labels. Labels are the names like we have given Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday in our pie chart. Instead of that, now the percentage will be printed here. So we will be calculating that percentage and rounding it to 1 decimal point. To round it, we are using the command round within the bracket. It is the simple mathematic formula, the vector name divided by the sum of vector into 100. Into 100 is for percentage, and cars, like if it is 1, it was 1 divided by the sum of this vector. So 3 divided by the sum of this vector, 6 and so on. So let's execute this. If you want to check this vector, these are the values that have been calculated, which means the first part that will be divided into is 4.3, then 13%, 26.1%, 17.4, and 39.1%. Now we will be pasting percentage sign with these calculated values. For that, we are using paste formula and giving the name of vector. So in this vector, I want each variable, each value, along with that percentage sign to be attached with the separator space. I have not mentioned anything, so there will be no space between it. You can give a space here. Just press a space bar, then there will be a space here. So it is like 39.1 space percentage sign. Let's execute it, and you can again check the variables. So you can see there is 4.3%. So because I have taken a space in this separator, so there is a space here. Now I am creating a pie chart. For pie chart, the first thing is the vector name. So it is the car that has to be created as a pie. Then the name of the title of the graph is cars. Colors will be the colors vector that we created here, shades of white and black. Then labels. Labels I am giving and that we calculated the percentages along with the percentage sign, and CXC equal to 0.8. So it is the size of the labels that will be adding to our graph. So you can see each part of the pie has labels of their percentage that they are divided into. Next, I am adding legends to my graph. For that, the command is legend. inside the bracket, the first thing is the position of the legend. So it is, I'm taking top right in my graph. Then there is name of each of the legend, then the size of the legend text, and the colors. So to fill the boxes with the colors that we have mentioned in this vector. So there were shades of white and black again. Let's execute it. So you can see a legend box has been added to the graph. Now, if you want to create a 3D pie graph, for that there is a package that is Plotrix. I have already installed this package. You can install it through package tab here, or just give the command install.packages and within the bracket name of Plotrix. Now I will be loading this with the command library. I'm creating a vector slices and with some values in it, and let's create this vector. And there is one more vector that is for labels, and giving each value a name, that is US. Then there is division of UK, then Australia, Germany, and France. Now the formula that we use, that is inside the package that we just installed, Plotrix, is pi3d. Within the bracket, give the name of the vector that you want your pi for. In labels, the name of the label vector. Then explode. So now explode means each division of pi will be separated with a gap. It shows that value. So explode 0.1 means it will be near to each other, but there will be a gap in each division. Then there is main, that is the title of the pie chart. Let's execute it. So you can see there is a division in each of the pie divide segment, because we have taken explode equal to 0.1. If you increase this explode value, the difference in the gaps of the segments increases. So pi is a good graph, is a useful graph if there are less values in your vector or the variable that you are using in your data set. If there are less variables, you can always use pie chart. But if there is large value, it will be a messy graph and it will be not useful, as the viewer will not be able to understand the graph. So you can always use a 3D graph to present few items of your data set and make it an attractive graph.